Bump it. Right now, like you can just welcome everybody to the Speakeasy Podcast. Welcome. First of all, let's cheers, yeah, because these are some delicious drinks.
Thanks.
Salud. It's nice to be back in the studio. For the last month, you guys have seen we've been out and about.
Sorry,
in bars.
I was in fat camp.
Yeah, you got.
I got kicked out again.
Thanks for the letter.
That was nice.
I would have seen got some chocolate, but I ate them on the way to the post office.
At least you brought us a couple cookies.
Yeah.
I think you stole them from Girl Scouts, though.
Yeah, I did.
And today's guest is our lovely friend, PJ Butter.
PJ.
Welcome. Oh, we need a DJ. We need a DJ here. This lovely face is full of all sorts of shit, and we plan on sharing that today with you guys. Welcome.
He said you're
horrible way.
He said you're full of shit.
Really?
He's full of shit.
You're full.
It's not full of shit. Full of fat, right? Like you transferred fat.
Yeah.
That's what you did.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll get to that part.
I should have borrowed some of yours.
Oh.
Oh God.
Oh, here we go.
Oh.
We're setting the tone.
Whoa.
We're setting the tone. Thank you for coming. Appreciate you coming. You have a lot going on. What just off the top of your head, what is probably the most important thing that you got going on? And I'd love for you to talk about where you were before here.
I'm a mom.
You're a mom.
Mom.
Oh.
First and foremost.
Yeah,
Good
believe
answer.
that. Believe
Oh my
that.
Good answer.
So for all you fat chicks out there that say you can't get healthy looking because you had kids, you're lying to yourself. Look at this.
Surgery.
Surgery. You see what I'm saying? There's ways of doing it. Thank you for coming. 2 daughters you have, right?
Yes.
2 daughters. How old are they?
11 and 8.
11 and 8. That's young.
I was
That's like
18.
that you were.
I was 18 when I first had my
Oh
first baby.
shit.
Hold on.
How was that experience? Yeah.
Okay,
Good with math,
cool.
friend?
What's up?
How old are you?
31. I'm kidding. I'm really good at math. My fingers.
Are you really?
Yeah, I'm extremely intelligent. It's disgusting.
Not just writing, huh?
Not just writing.
You're full of surprises.
He's a genius. We knew that when we were getting involved.
We did not. I'm discovering it throughout the last few months. That's what I'm discovering. How is it having 2 young daughters and being a hot, productive, work ethic based mother?
Well, I work and I am a mom and that's all I do.
You do more than that.
And I mean, I'm Juana on the side, you know?
Yeah, you're a little chola.
I'm a
I
little
don't like that
chola.
character because you diss my Raiders all the time.
Well, Juana's a Raider fan. I'm a Niner fan.
Yeah.
But
But that's what I'm saying. That
Yeah.
you're doing it on purpose to make fun of us. Not
Oh, I see.
everybody's
She's
like
saying
that.
Raider fans are cholas.
Yes,
I get
that's
it.
what she's saying.
you're either bald-headed on parole, probation, or, you know, got a bald
I'm a
head.
Raider fan.
Are you on parole, probation?
I'm
you
a
know,
Raider
Are you
fan
an
too.
ex-con?
Look, there's all sorts of motivations.
Well, you know, we both have been arrested and been to jail
Yeah.
before.
Oh,
We
There we
have.
go.
He bailed me
You
out once.
qualify
actually.
as a
Yeah.
Raider fan.
He bailed me out. Look, I'm just going to say this. I'm making it a point. Sure, there's a lot of things in life that you could probably make better. Your finances, take care of your family. My number one mission in life is to prove that not all Raider fans are the same. So I went to school. Sure, I dropped out, but I went to college. I educated myself, graduated high school.
Did you get a GED?
No, a real diploma.
Look.
Barely, but I got it. Enough to get accepted to Cal State
But you were
Fullerton.
arrested and in jail, so.
Yeah, but now I have like a company and I'm doing loans and I'm doing this and I'm entertaining people like you. That's success. You know, when you get a rack like this into your podcast, that's success like a motherfucker. I don't know what you guys think.
Rack like that.
You said your rack's better.
Okay,
Better
cool.
than mine.
Better than hers.
Thanks.
Do you agree?
You're a liar.
Here's the thing. I've slept in those titties. I haven't slept in those. So
Oh,
Okay,
that's
fair enough.
true.
yeah.
I've only slept on your hip.
Mine are built for comfort.
Mine are like a waterbed, so.
Yeah.
Oh, you can never do doggy
That'll bring me
style.
back to the 80s.
That's like Michael J. Fox playing
You
Operation.
ever slept on a waterbed? Like legit?
I have slept on a waterbed once. My parents had a waterbed back when I was a kid in the
And it
mid-80s.
popped.
And one time I fell asleep in my parents' bed laying next to my mom, and the next thing I woke up, they were doing it because I was like, woke up by a tidal wave.
Oh,
I was like,
nah.
Dad, it's an earthquake. He's like, shut the fuck up. I'm
You
in
get
your mom.
seasick?
I got sick, all right.
I used to
Haunted.
think waterbeds were like for rich people. That's what I thought.
No.
My uncle had one in Riverside, and I just thought it was amazing.
I had a
That was the
relative that had a waterbed and duct tape was all over it.
shit. Really?
You knew it wasn't for rich people.
So they never had
Duct
bed sheets on
tape
it?
is.
How did you say the duct tape?
You know it's duct tape. Like, you know, it's like, well, for a waterbed, from what I hear, the one person that had one, you have to clean it frequently, so the sheets were off frequently.
Oh, really?
Like,
Yeah.
wipe down on it, you know? Because it's essentially material. It's not like soft.
It's not breathable.
Yeah, so
So
Yeah.
all that
mold and
that
whatnot.
sweat.
I don't know
and
who
blood
thought
juice
of it. It was a bad
gets
idea,
stuck on there
apparently.
with shit.
like Murphy beds, the ones that hide in the walls.
Murphy
You
beds.
don't know what a Murphy bed is?
No.
They go
It's
up.
like this thing right here would come down and be a bed. Yeah.
For space purposes.
Sure. Yeah.
I don't like those. They don't seem like they're comfortable.
Pretty sure a white man created it named Murphy.
Pretty sure.
So
Totally.
wait, so back to the guest. I mean, we alluded to a lot of little, minute things. What that's called is a teaser because we're going to expand upon it later. See,
Mhm. That's what we do.
what recently you've gone through a surgery that is more cosmetic than anything,
Mhm.
and you shared your story on YouTube with a lot of people. Well, with anybody that was willing to watch it.
Mhm.
And what struck me as interesting was the very beginning where you said, "Look, y'all, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to take fat from places I couldn't get rid of it, and I'm going to put it all in my ass, and I'm going to be bomb." But your reasoning behind it, you said it
Success.
straight up, like, there's nothing wrong with me. I don't have a life-threatening disease that I have to do this. I'm just lazy, and there's places in my body where I had fat and I couldn't get rid of it. You said you still went to the gym, you did what you did,
Constantly,
yeah,
every day.
and it just wouldn't go away. So you're like, fuck it. So that mindset, I mean, when you look at even celebrities that do this, right? It's for the public eye. And there's no doubt about that. They're doing this to create an image, to create a brand. The most obvious is Kim Kardashian. Like that is her brand, basically. Her name is her brand.
I thought it
her
was
ass.
dick sucking.
No, that's what brought her to the party.
That's true.
So
Thanks, Ray J.
with that being said, I after like just doing some research, that's not the route you're going. I mean, right now you have this name PJ Butter, right? But like your image isn't, oh shit, she got a fat ass.
Right.
Like this wasn't for, you said it in the video, this wasn't for social media. This wasn't for the public eye. This was because you just wanted to do it. So when I meet a lot of girls who have even the smallest, like I know a bartender who got her tits done twice.
Mhm.
The first time she did it, there was a space between her boobs she didn't like, right?
Mhm.
So she went in, fixed them, pushed them closer together, and she's super skinny, and everyone was telling her like, you don't need new boobs, you don't need new boobs, and even me in the beginning, like, don't do that, like I like you just as you are. But then I started realizing, and this is what I want you to touch on, is that 1 million people can tell you that you're hot. Over and over, right?
Absolutely.
But
Like you're
it's
perfect.
Yeah, like at the end of the day, it's like, well, I'm doing this because I want to do it,
Right.
right? So, like, if you want to talk a little bit about that instead of having me lead into it, but basically, I find that one of the more intriguing topics of why you did what you did.
Yeah, so basically 100% I did it for myself. I was married. He was very supportive, but not in that area. So once I got divorced and we completely separated, my whole thing was, when people get separated from the person that they're with,
Mhm.
from the person that they're with, it's fixing yourself, right? Physically. So because he wasn't supportive in that sense,
Was he just not supportive, or was he
he was
negative about it?
he loved me for who I was when I was, when I had that extra fat on me.
Oh, he liked that version.
He liked that version.
Yeah,
But then-
safer.
But most men are like that, right? You like your women the way you are,
Yep,
or with the way they are, right?
I'm on board
You
with
feel-
that.
you
I like
feel
me some
like-
BB. I like me
this
some
is this is an
BBW.
interesting topic. How about you meet your lady?
Mhm.
She's a certain way. That's what got your dick hard. That's what got you all. Ooh, what the fuck is that? And then it changes. So kind of like on touching on what you just said right now.
Okay.
How it's I could see some people going, I don't like it anymore. It's not what I liked in the first place.
Right.
It's changed. I could like you for you as inside here, but that part is going to affect me if that's what I'm into.
Right.
So is that something that you find fair? Do you think that's a
I mean, I think a lot of men don't like their women to alter themselves because they're afraid that they're going to get more attention than they already got previously. I was getting attention previously before my surgery, and then now that I fix myself, I do get a little bit more attention, but I'm not doing it for
got some
everybody.
more D's in
You
the
know what I mean?
M's? Mhm.
When I slowly did it for myself. I didn't do it for anybody else.
I've always been very intrigued at the idea of my woman getting a lot of attention. It doesn't bother me at all. It might be because I have a
Wouldn't
huge
you
ego,
want your girl?
but yeah,
I'm all right with
yeah.
that. Dude.
Like, go ahead, girl, get it. Yeah, is he
I
gonna buy
dig
you a
it.
drink? Fuck yeah, you know what I like. Jack
Get
Coke.
two. You have a girlfriend. You have a girlfriend with you today. Get it. I don't mind. I want. Look, if your chick, probably not gonna get fondled in the back of an alley at 2 a.m., then she probably don't want to date her. You probably don't want to deal with her. I don't want to deal with her. I want someone that someone's gonna be like thinking about.
Fondleable?
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's risking a Me Too movement against him for my girl.
Walter does
You know?
take some certain risks.
I
He won't.
do.
He won't
I
But
take some risks.
I will
Let's dive
say,
right in.
when I was with him, he supported me getting my breast augmentation. He was supportive in that route. But I mean, shit, like you get 2 women in one. You got the baby fat version, and then you got this like fat ass version. I mean,
So best of both worlds.
Yeah, well, he wanted one. That's too bad. I'm glad he didn't get any. So I'm gonna say.
Well, I think
he kind of got the second version.
he had a little taste, all right?
Yeah.
A little sample.
Yeah. Well, the idea would be like, okay, so people tend to exude confidence when they have it, and that almost always is attractive. You know, like you're just like, oh
It's
shit.
always
You know, yeah, it's just it's a draw.
Yeah.
So if you were in a position, because I think you've said it at least twice now, like when I fixed myself, you know,
Mhm.
not like when I got surgery or when I
Yeah.
fixed myself. So the idea was mentally you needed something to be fixed. You know what I mean?
Right.
So as a partner, I've never been in this situation, so I've never had to worry about it. Like if my woman wanted to do some type of alteration, but as a partner, the assumption is if your confidence is down, then me personally, I feel like I have to do a lot of work that I don't want to do because I too am lazy. So like it becomes no longer what do you think in the grand scheme of things of plastic surgery, of cosmetic surgery, like as a person. Because we're meant to believe one of two things. Either you're an idiot, why are you changing your body, give what God gave you, blah, blah, blah. But when you put it in a specific situation with yourself and you look at your partner and your partner says, I want to fix myself, that has to change the entire dynamic,
Yeah.
right? Like you're no longer saying like, oh, well, you know, like you're not Kim K, you don't need to do this or that. You're saying, well, shit, if that's what you really need, then I guess like, I
Yeah, the
support
objective
you.
is not to want to be fucked more. It's to just feel better.
Just to feel better,
Yeah.
100%. And I wasn't doing it so that I look like Kim K. I was doing it
Yeah, you
so
don't.
I look
She's
proportioned.
Yeah, thank
Yeah.
God.
I didn't want to look like I was wearing a diaper.
Yeah, you ever, you ever,
Do I look like I shit myself?
No.
No.
Some
You
guys
ever-
are into that.
like if you,
Are you one of them?
No, I'm
No.
just saying.
no, we were talking about feet fetishes earlier.
Yeah, we were.
Oh, yeah.
Do you like your dude had a foot thing?
No, my kid's dad had a foot thing.
Really?
Oh,
Yeah,
really?
like till this day, he has a girlfriend. I'll see him checking out my feet, and I like.
Hey Dan, you're not alone, weirdo.
I made up
There's
this
two
stat.
of you.
I was like 1 out of every 5 guys like feet, and there were 5 of us here, and
That was the only one.
that's the one. Because I asked them, they're like, no.
Thank God, my feet are hiding behind
Yeah,
this foot.
Sophia, put your socks on. But Dan, I asked him, he's like, oh fuck yeah, and I was like, oh shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Walter's like,
There's
nah,
a
not
fuck
really.
yeah.
I'm
I
not
haven't
really.
gotten a pedicure, so don't come over here.
I don't think he cares.
Turn him on more.
Right.
Just scrape his tongue while he does it.
What's that equivalent to
my
not
toes look
showering?
like fingers.
Nice.
You guys can hold hands.
She's gonna deep throat you.
I can write with my feet, cursive. I'm ambidextrous, but not with this hand.
Oh crap!
Wow.
Oh shit! So how do you feel now that you had it done?
I feel great. I feel like now that I fixed myself physically, I'm fixing myself. I'm bettering myself emotionally and anything. You know, just
That's important. So what steps are you taking to do that?
I didn't enlist, but I went to the Army Recruiting Center
Okay, please explain this. So before she got here, she tells me I got to go to the Army Recruit Center before, and I'm like, all right, cool, no worries. You know, just come at 3:00. It's all right. Don't worry about it. And I did not till right now, right before we got on air. She tells me, no, I'm serious. Like I'm enlisting. I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Please explain. Please explain.
So I've always wanted to be a police officer, and my mom was like, no, you're not going to be a police officer. You're too skinny. Men are going to take advantage of you. So I went the nursing route. I'm in the nursing career. I'm in school for my RN right now, and I feel like being in the military, I get the benefits. My girls can look up to me. They can possibly enlist later on. There's no major wars going on currently, considering our president, but you know, my whole objective is giving my girls a better life.
So it's not like America.
Oh yeah,
Pride? Is that part of it too?
oh absolutely, I'm proud of being American.
There you go. Are you Mexican American?
And Mexicana, sí.
Mexicana 100%?
Yo entiendo muy poquito español, pero yo entiendo.
Now, where'd you grow up? What part of this world did you grow up
I
in?
grew up in the hood in Santana.
Oh, Santana.
No,
let's see.
But
That's the crackhead hood.
on the nicer side of Santa Ana.
Yeah.
All right. So not the hood.
They don't have guns, they have needles.
Yeah.
That's cool.
They have Nerf pistols. That's not right. How was it growing up in the old sizzle?
It's great. You know, got a little bit of hood, freaking the sheets.
Nice. that where you learned that shit?
What is it? Hood in the streets. Hood in the streets.
I don't know that
Hood in the
poem.
sheets? I don't know either.
I don't know.
It's
Do you know that
Tupac
poem?
song.
You're the poet.
I think it's by the artist Ludacris. Freaking the sheets, but no, but a lady
Sounds
in
like
the
an R.
street.
Kelly
There you
poem.
go. There you go.
Sounds like an R. Kelly poem. That's what it sounds
Not
like.
anymore. R. Kelly does
That one's done,
nursery
right?
rhymes.
He does bedtime stories.
He pisses on people. Gives
Yeah,
golden
shit.
showers.
I don't know, did you hear this? His new shit that he's literally like talking about what he's done. as
Yeah,
part
it's
of
a
his lyrics?
9-minute song saying, yeah, but.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I did it, but it's cool. Oh God, that shit trips me out.
Yeah, well,
I hate that thought. I don't know how people still support that motherfucker.
I don't know, man.
You support R. Kelly?
I mean,
Do you listen to him? Do you buy his shit?
no, I don't buy his shit.
You know what it is? Your
I-
mind is telling you no, but your
my
body is telling you yes. I get it. Yeah,
I like her
that makes
body.
sense.
So, army, military. What do you want to do specifically? Because you're
I'm
gonna
not-
be blasting people, right?
Well, if I do infantry, yes,
Is
I
that
mean, women-
is that an
women-
option?
absolutely.
You're down for that?
68 whiskey is combat nursing.
It's not a club or anything. It's not a party. Like that's legit. You're gonna risk your life and blast people and get blasted at.
100%. Women are allowed to be in combat.
I'm not saying they're not allowed. I just thought initially it was like a medical thing. You're gonna go and take care of the boys if they got hurt. But now you're like,
well, it's in
fuck it.
between. Yeah, it's in between two jobs. It's a 68 Charlie or a 68 whiskey, where I can be in combat nursing or work in a hospital.
Any of you two down to do that? Did you ever consider joining the military?
No, not at all.
I came pretty close, actually.
Really? Me
Yeah.
too.
My
What
life
was
would
your-
have been really. It's weird too because my life could have. I graduated high school in the year 2000.
Mhm.
So like if
Ooh.
you think about it, if I would have joined the military in the year 2000 and then 2011, 9/11 happened. So like I can't even imagine like how things could have been.
Damn. you
Could have been
close.
a lot. Yeah, it would have been.
I was happy
interesting.
that I tried to join. I wanted to be a pilot. I saw that movie. I think it was Blackbird or something like that. It was about Apache helicopters. No,
No, that was
way later.
that was a
This is-
porno.
I'm 19. I graduated
Black cock down.
I graduated in
I saw that. It was
1997.
good.
I did not see that one. I missed
Black
it.
cock.
It was an Iron Eagle.
Black cock down.
There's a sequel to
Iron-
Shaving.
Iron Eagle.
There's that many
I've
fucking
seen a
army
lot of
porn.
It was
Yeah.
Top Gun.
Yeah, Shaving Ryan's Privates.
It was Top Gun, right?
King Kong Black Dong.
I
That's not
like
even
her.
$5 foot.
military.
What military is that?
Wait, do you know about $5 foot schlong?
Have you seen that one?
You can get that
no.
Subway.
I
I order it all the time.
The
Oh,
meatballs.
shit.
She
That
eats
worker's
fresh.
lucky. That worker's hella lucky.
Extra mayonnaise.
To finish my whack ass story, I needed eye surgery, and they didn't do it back then. They didn't do LASIK.
Mm.
So thank God. Fuck that. I wouldn't want to do that now.
Yeah, I had zero interest in joining the army ever.
Yeah, I was a Boy Scout, so I got stimulated there.
I was reading books.
You got stimulated as a Boy Scout.
That makes sense. I get it.
You got stimulated.
You're taking cookies from Girl Scouts. Don't get mad at him.
They should put up a fight.
Yeah, you were. You
Yeah.
were stealing cookies from Girl Scouts.
Not that I'm anti-military. I just was like, nah. I'm better. I can do much more
Better
work here.
civilian.
Yeah.
I'm better
Yeah.
with this pen and
I'm
paper.
anti how they get used. That's what I'm anti. That's my thing. That's a tough part. But damn, power to you if you're down to do that shit.
Yeah.
Do you have any other options? You got any backup plans in case I don't go through?
Just continue to stay in school and keep doing what I'm doing. But I feel like the military is my best route right now in bettering myself.
That's cool. What kind of advice do you give your little girls about bettering themselves and about what you've gone through and done to yourself and all that shit? Have you explained that to them?
No, so they have access to my YouTube channel, so I'm afraid of them seeing that video. However, I feel like the more you tell your kids not to do something, they want to do it
Right.
more, right?
Uh-huh.
So if I tell my kids not to do it, they're going to want to do it. So if you let your kids be, eventually they'll find... My mom never told me not to do anything. She was by my side from like the beginning of surgery, from my pre-op, all the way to recovery. She's the one who took care of me.
Oh wow.
Yeah. So I want to be just like my mom.
So you didn't. So your girls have no idea.
No. They
as
know
far as
I
your
had
knowledge
surgery. They don't know what I had done.
They didn't notice a difference in size.
Well, they did say my butt got bigger.
Yeah.
They're honest. They notice.
Yeah.
You just sound like, I got stung by like 100 bees
Yeah.
right in my ass.
So what would you say was the hardest part after the surgery in terms of like whether it be complications or pain or just,
When it comes to pain, I think everybody has their own pain tolerance. And being that I had 2 kids vaginally, I did have the epidural. I feel like my pain tolerance is super high. So I can't compare my pain to anybody else's.
Right.
However, the first 2 hours after surgery, I was in hell.
You look like shit. Yeah.
Yeah.
You're like her. She had like a puddle of blood in her wheelchair.
Did you see that?
Yeah.
I gotta watch that later.
And
Send me that link.
And she was wearing like leggings that kept everything intact.
Send me that link.
That was linking and like and you just like you look. No, I don't want to say like shit. I'm exaggerating. You look fine, but you look like it's like after you get your wisdom teeth taken out, but without the funniness. Like there's nothing funny. Just like she had to like I don't know if you guys saw it, but she had to go in the back of her car face forward and like and you just saw her just like. Like she wasn't, and then her mom's like, "There she is," and she closed the door on her feet. Her feet are up. Yeah.
My favorite family member that you have is your grandma.
Oh,
what did she say? And what's grandma's name, by the way?
Her name's Molly.
Molly.
But I'm her number 1 hooker.
Dude, you fuck with your grandma so much. It's my favorite part.
And I'm her least favorite.
Yeah.
Nice.
I am not going to get any inheritance money, just to put it out there.
Because you fuck with her all the time.
Yeah.
You bust her balls,
She's
you
gonna
freak
haunt
her
me.
out, you scare her.
Yeah.
She should haunt your ass. She
That's
should
what
totally.
grandparents are for.
What did she say about your
She actually didn't notice. She just said, "Ay, está muy flaca." I was like,
Oh, really?
yeah, little do you know, grandma.
I've been eating my vegetables.
I did P90X, G-Ma. That's what I did. So I wanna touch on something else. Aside from your real careers that you got going on or potential careers, I met you in the entertainment front.
Mhm.
That's where I met you. I knew of you as a pinup model and you doing, little sketch videos or whatever.
Mhm.
Juana, of course, which we brought up earlier. How did you get into that world?
So I got into it because I posted a video on my Instagram. I was in my scrubs and the logo on my badge pin was showing. Well, I posted it on my Instagram and it must have been a hater somewhere that I worked with. She reported it to HR. I ended up getting fired from my job.
Oh, that's...
Yeah, I got fired from my job, and while I was unemployed, I came up with Juana. Juana is, if any of you guys know what the 90s voicemail was like,
Hell yeah.
do you guys know what it's like?
You would have to
Put music in the background, say your voicemail, and then,
A little bit of
cut
baby
it.
bash.
I posted it on my Snapchat.
First of all, you got to tell these people who Juana is, what she looks like.
Okay, Juana looks like a female Raider fan.
Yeah.
I mean, if
And she's
you know
wearing
what
the
she
worst
looks like.
fucking Raider player jersey ever.
A 90s
Fucking
female
Russell.
Raider fan.
It's awful. And it's like the extreme chola. Like eyebrows
Yeah.
touching the back of her head type. Like
I'm in love with her.
I jacked that jersey for my sister who was in prison. So, I mean, there we go, Raider fan.
Yeah, I hate you right now. There's so many points. There's so many truths in that shit. But fuck it, I hated it. I hate your face. But yeah, Juana is basically a Raider chola, and this is what she does. Oh.
So I posted that video on Snapchat. Everybody went crazy over it. And so I'm like, what? I'm getting this amount of feedback on Snapchat where nobody can see it. I'm going to post it on Instagram. Posted it on Instagram and it went viral.
Did monetize it? You monetized it?
I did not monetize it. Now I'm getting paid on YouTube, so follow me at PJ Butter.
There you go. 5 nickels for every like. Go, put it in there.
Watch the ads, please.
We'll be right back. We'll talk more about her career. We'll be right back. It's the podcast with PJ Butter. Delicious meat.
I know, I didn't know.
Turn that fan down, Tony.
Turn that
Turn the fan down.
Productive out there.
Yeah, you goddamn clown. No, not off. Just turn it down.
Baby win.
We're still going.
Oh, we're still going.
Yeah, you didn't stop. You didn't redo it.
Yeah, still recording.
Fuck it.
You alright? Everything good?
Welcome back.
Welcome back,
With
everybody.
peanut butter.
We're here with
What's
PJ Butter.
happening? What's happening?
I don't know what's happening over there.
We're back.
Sorry.
We're back
I
with
guess.
PJ Butter. Our bartender Tony, Joshy Boy. I'm Walt. PJ Butter. How did that come about? The name PJ Butter.
So, PJ Butter from 93.2?
I feel like I heard the story before.
The beat, yeah, 1952 was the beat.
So PJ Butter is the host on that. My stepdad would always come home saying PJ Butter because my nickname is PJ.
Okay.
So my dad would come home
Just
calling me
tossed
PJ
in
Butter.
the putter. The putter. Butter. Sorry. I don't know where that came from. These drinks. So you just threw in the butter and that
He
was
threw
it.
in the butter.
And then you stuck with
And
it.
then
How old were
I
you?
stuck with it. I was like 7.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
It's a long ass nickname. It's been holding strong.
Holding strong.
Do people actually
Now
use it or do you
everybody-
call yourself PJ Butter?
No, everybody uses it now. All my friends call me PJ, but my family calls me PJ Butter.
They throw in the butter because
They
they're not
throw in the
lazy.
butter.
They're not lazy. Do you have any nickname?
What?
Do you have a nickname?
He is our vanilla
No.
gorilla.
Besides Vanilla Gorilla? Which
Uh-huh.
nobody, but I don't think it's a nickname if nobody calls you by that name.
Well,
Do
Well, I
do
just
people
started
call you Vanilla
advertising.
Gorilla?
No, you do.
Yeah, I do. I like it. So
I don't
you've
really
never had a
have-
nickname?
No, not
I
really.
doubt that shit.
Freak show.
Unless they were scared that you were going to fuck them up. That's why they
Yeah.
didn't give you your own nickname. Did you ever have a nickname?
yeah.
What was it? Whatever.
That's not a nickname.
Don't
That's not a
get
nickname.
mad because it's true.
This-
Don't be
this
upset.
is not a nickname. I do get upset.
You're sick in the head, bro.
I love Mexican Batman. Bellflower Batman. Well, most of them happened when I was fat, so it was like Big Dub and Walt Daisy. I don't know what that.
Panda.
Panda now, but I never
Fast.
gave myself that name.
Pandas
They
are
just-
chunky though.
but they people do call me Panda. Yeah, and it's still chunky.
Yeah.
I mean, Panda started when I was chunky. I fell in love with pandas. I got really high, watched 3 documentaries, and it was a wrap.
I had
You ever
a
seen
hi-
those motherfuckers? They're like you. They fuck around all day. They just mess around and fucking have sex for 8 seconds. And
That's
just
you?
Play.
Most of the men have been with.
I forgot about this nickname.
Damn.
I forgot about this nickname I had in high school.
What's the
I'm
nickname?
sorry
What's the
for you.
I had this nickname in high school. Tony, shut your mouth.
Let the man speak, Tony.
I will. I had this nickname in high school. I remember the girls called me "You Never."
Ew.
Oh
Never.
man. Oh, I'm
Did
sure
they?
you did.
Not
I'm sure
even
you
once did they call you.
Yeah. They were like, "Oh."
Maybe.
Speaking of your 8-second conkers,
There's
what's
only
up?
been 3.
8
There's only
seconds.
There's only been 3.
24
Three
seconds of
8 second
awesomeness. Wow.
8 seconds. So, yeah, 24 seconds.
how many men total?
3.
3 total, and they've all been 8 seconds.
No. Yeah.
Wait,
That's
what?
a while.
Wait,
Wait,
hold on.
what are we
let's,
talking
let's
about?
clarify here.
Let's back
You
up.
have only ever had 3 partners?
3 sexual partners, yes.
Ever?
Ever.
Okay.
It's 3 more than me.
You making a face like you expected her to be a hoe or something? Like,
I know!
First of all,
Yeah.
there's nothing
just
wrong
me.
with being a hoe. Okay.
Be a whole lot of fun.
I
huh?
support
There you go.
hoes and their hoedom. Okay.
hoe enough.
No, I'm just a little.
So where did the 8 seconds come in?
Why are you impressed?
Because 3 is a very low number
It
for
is a low
anyone in
number
our
for
age
anyone,
group.
even Bible
Yeah.
thumpers.
Well, I've been in long-term relationships.
And
When was your last one?
Well, my ex-husband.
How long ago?
Last week.
So
1
it's-
week.
That was a
Hopefully
long
his new
time ago.
girlfriend isn't watching.
Oh,
Yeah.
hopefully she
Because
is.
he cheated on you.
Oh, again?
Oh, you hear that skank? I don't know.
Who's the bigger skank? The girl that knows she's being part of a cheating thing?
Well, I'm the
Or the-
ex-wife, so I'm...
That doesn't count like that?
No, it doesn't
No?
go that way.
You have like free dibs whenever you want?
Yeah.
Just because you had the ring on it once?
Yeah.
Wow.
And the cock ring.
Look
so-
at this,
Oh.
look at these. You guys seen this face right now? It's like so mischievous. You're just like, ha ha, that's my dick forever. Whenever I want it, I get
so
it.
8 seconds with a cock ring? I heard that. I know you slipped it in there, but I heard it.
This shit's too good. This shit-
That's all you need is 8 seconds?
I hear a challenge.
I dare you to a thumb.
Well, as long as
myself.
you take care of me first, I don't care what you do after.
That's true.
Well, that's the rule.
Right.
Yeah.
You would think, right?
I mean, I would
Tell
know.
that to the
I like
other
that
two.
you said that, Tony. For all the shit that you talk
Yeah,
to
that's.
girls, that's
I
very
want to call
considerate.
bullshit too. Tony's not. There's no way you're like that.
That
I
is
bet you-
bullshit
I bet
because I
you
am
he
an
is.
amazing lover.
I bet you.
That's not what I'm saying.
I bet you.
There
he's
are
telling
rules
the
to
truth.
sexual conquest. You have to take your
Yes.
time for it. Unless, I mean, you're like on a lunch break and you really, really got to get back to work. But no,
But it's super
realistically,
mutual.
it's a conversation that you're having with the other person.
Right.
And if all you're doing is talking, then the other person's just like, what the fuck? Shut
It's a
up.
conversation with
Yeah.
my
The
mommy
thing
daddy
is, I
button.
won't give the guy the time of day if the chemistry is not there kissing wise.
Mhm.
I know it's not going to be there in the bedroom.
What's the worst kiss you've ever had? I have like 5.
I mean, I want to know how they kiss if it was
I've
only
had my
8
I've
seconds.
face
had
licked.
many. I've kissed
Many?
a lot of frogs. I've had many.
Like
A lot.
I'm even just talking style. What's the worst style? It's embarrassing how people kiss sometimes.
You ever accidentally
Oh, yeah.
have a tongue up your nose?
Oh yeah, down my throat. I thought it
Accidentally?
was deep throating. I was like,
I don't understand that. I don't understand why you want to kill me with your tongue. Like, it just feels like
One
you're
of
going
my
for
friends
murder.
why
did
try to
say-
taste my dinner.
Yeah.
One of my friends did say that you mouth raped her. You
I didn't even
remember
stick my tongue in there. Though.
that?
I didn't stick my tongue in there. Though.
Big dub.
I didn't stick my tongue in there. Did I stick my tongue? I don't think I stuck my tongue in there.
I don't remember. I wasn't
No, I didn't do
watching.
that. It was a pecker. A hardcore pecker. But it was a pecker.
It was the same time I slapped someone, right, and tried to hide it, but there was a mirror. Remember? I was with my girlfriend at the time, and I hit her in the face. We were freaky.
They like that. They like that. It was one of those things,
It was
mutual.
hard.
Yeah, I'm sure it was consensual.
It was, I think, and I thought no one saw, but there was a big ass mirror,
Yes.
and Walter and my other friend looked at me like, "Bro, what
Yeah.
the fuck?" Walter actually hit me back.
Yeah.
You did, remember?
Look, I can talk. I'm not. I talk all sorts of shit, but I can't cuss at girls. I can't. Like the way you talk to women sometimes, it fucking.
I don't
You
know
know
I can't-
what? To be completely honest, girls like a challenge. They like assholes.
I see it. He proves it all the time. My body won't
True.
allow me to do it, but I see this motherfucker get away with it time and time again, and
Yeah.
they're just cracking up and laughing, and I'm like,
They're like,
he just called you a whore.
Yeah, I don't know what it
He's
is.
like, are we gonna hang out afterwards? I'm like, holy shit.
Girls like that shit. I'm not one. I don't put up with bullshit. The minute a guy is disrespectful to me, you get cut.
You see, in this guy is like the polar opposite.
I'm
Like,
the
way too
stereotype
nice.
of
I think it's
nice
way
guys
too nice.
finish
Oh,
last.
don't change. Don't change that.
Yeah.
Because
Good.
one day you will find a girl who appreciates
I keep
that.
telling you.
Never.
I keep telling
No,
you.
you
One, yeah, you will. You gotta change that attitude. He's such a catch. He's such a sweet guy, nice guy, bails his friends out of jail, like really good.
Check
guy.
me out on J-Date.
ChristianMingle.com.
Yeah.
All the religions.
I tried to make a profile on blacks only meat, but they wouldn't let me.
They wouldn't let you.
Fucked up.
He's like, I'm only 10% German.
Yeah.
I like it. So how has that trend? 1 week. That's not that long. You know what?
Yeah.
What I want to touch on, honestly, is opportunities. What would lead a girl to give a guy a second, even a third, maybe a 10th chance? Because I know they're out there. They've done it. And if I'm not mistaken, you did that with your ex.
I've done that with the 2 serious relationships that I've been with.
Why would you do that?
Because you've devoted all your time to them. So it's like you keep going. That's all you know.
So you think of it? Do you think of it as an investment, or is it emotion as well? Or
It's emotion. You mold these men into like,
Girls think
what
they
you-
can fix him. I can fix him. Look at that. You know what? He's just broken, but I'll fix that shit.
I'll tune him up real quick.
I'll fix him.
No. You
Fix
fall
her up
in
or-
love
that
with
sounds
the
like a
person.
gay boy, girl, guy.
No, that was a crossover.
It was a trend.
Straight up.
I'll take it.
Explain.
Sound like Caitlyn Jenner over there.
You think she's fixed?
Yeah.
I think it's the opposite of fixed. Caitlyn Jenner.
Oh, I don't know that topic. I don't know how
I
that
don't know what you're
works.
talking about.
I don't know how that genital
Gross.
reverse thing. They punch it back in. I don't know what they do. That's what they do, right? Like it's like
Yeah.
changing your sock and
Like a
just
fucking,
make it a,
yeah.
instead of a foot.
Make
and
it a
just,
clip.
Yeah, and you make it.
basically, yeah.
Just like peeling a banana
No,
peel.
seriously, I heard that's basically what they do.
Yeah.
They grab a penis and just tuck it in, and now it's a fucking vajay.
Good times.
Vajay. So chances and why?
Why you
Besides the investment.
Well, you meet this person, you fall in love with them, you are emotionally connected to them, and then chemistry-wise, right? So, in a sense, it's not that you settle, but you fall in love with who they are. And eventually, with time, you mold them into the man you want them to be. And then you keep giving them chances and chances and chances.
But see, so now you kind of just basically describe why you with them and why you committed. But what I'd like to, a little more just understanding from a female's point of view is the fuck up, the forgiveness of the fuck up, the second opportunity, and then a possible other fuck up and another opportunity. Why?
Okay.
Why? How does that happen?
See, with my kid's dad, he did a lot of fuck ups, and I forgave because he was my first and only, like, my first love, right?
Was any of that part of like, and I don't know how you grew up, but I know Latin culture is very forgiving in that regard. It's like the women like put up with this shit over and over. They can do some heinous crap and they'll still hold on to that relationship. Were you brought up in that kind of environment?
We're
the women in your family?
No, we're very Americanized. However, I'm super proud of my Mexican
Your
roots.
raza-ness?
My raza. But I wasn't brought up like that. We're very Americanized. But my first relationship was like that. So it could have, I forgave. He could fuck up no matter what, and I would go back. My second one, I just found out he fucked up, and there's no going back at all.
You know,
With
fucked
that-
up, son.
With that new girlfriend?
You done fucked up. Oh,
What was that? Was that Cardi B?
Yep, that was. That's the second time you make that sound.
That's a new one.
that's racist.
What advice would you give girls? Would you tell them to give another chance? Or you say, or
Absolutely not.
did your instinct tell you the first time though, this should be done? And when you took them back, did you still feel? 'Cause I
With
feel
my
like your
ex-husband?
with this last one.
Well, it was just minor fuck-ups, like financial fuck-ups.
Oh, okay.
And then this last one is where it really fucked up. It really fucked me up. I saw him with another chick on social media, you know? So
Ooh.
it's
Ooh.
done. That's a wrap. There's
Damn.
plenty of fish in the sea. They're just all
Is there
contaminated
anything?
with mercury.
Is there anything to fix with that? Like
Absolutely
with
not.
you?
No.
No?
I don't
No.
think so either.
Yeah.
I don't think
No.
you can ever come back for that.
Absolutely not, because you try to work shit out, and that's always going to be a constant
Mhm.
reminder.
Yeah.
Had I known about it and not seen it on social media, it would have been a different deal. But when you see it, you see him kissing another girl.
Well, you automatically you
Yeah.
see them, and then your mind starts to work. You're like,
Your
you
mind
see
will
them.
never stop
you know.
replaying that shit.
Was it a good
No.
kiss? Were you jealous because
I
it looked
wasn't
better?
jealous. She's a pretty girl, but not jealous because he'll never find another like me.
Fuck no.
I agree to that. You know, fucked up.
Clack, clack. So this might not hold a lot of relevance since it's only been about a week, but I wanted to know if there was any significant changes with the amount of or the type of man that approaches you
Mhm.
now
Probably a lot more black
as
guys.
before you're, you know,
Oh yeah.
you're a little more black. Yeah, because I mean the for the
There's
looks,
always been a
like
bunch of black
I
guys.
mean you could be like a 7 out of 10 on the look scale or a 6, and you're gonna get approached. It doesn't matter. You're a woman. You're gonna get talked to, right?
That
But,
is
yeah.
funny that you bring that up because ever since my surgery, yes, I did it for myself, but since I fixed myself and I have this body, I see a lot of girls, a lot of guys with girls, and I'm like, damn, they're with this like voluptuous, beautiful girl, and like here I am, and I don't even have a man,
Mm-hmm.
and this girl looks like Honey Boo Boo, and I look the way
Why
I
do you think that is? Because she gives foot massages and eats butt.
Probably cooks really well. Yeah.
Yeah.
You fucking creep. Stranger danger. Sophia, get away.
Yeah, your feet are
Get your
pointing towards
feet out
him.
of there.
He's leading your way. It's gross.
She can defend herself. It's fine.
That's why she's hiding her feet behind the handrest.
So when you're out in a setting, or like when you're out, like I don't know, at a club or at a bar, I don't know what you do, but like obviously as a bartender, if I'm not working at a bar, I'm typically drinking at a bar,
Mhm.
and we've talked many times with many different guests about that environment being just like a microcosm of how people like approach one another in a sexual way, or even in a manner of just opposite sex, like how you get hit on, what guys say, what they don't say. And would you say that there's a significant shift, or that it's essentially the same thing since before the surgery till now? And I know we have a
Yeah.
small window of, you know, like a small market of sample, but would you say that there's a difference?
I mean, you get variety.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like to be talked down to. I don't like guys to talk to me sexually. I like a man to be intelligent. And the guys I have been approached by, looks come into play, height comes into play. With me, you got to make sure you don't have a ring on your finger, which one has come up to
Or
me.
a 10 of a ring on the finger.
So tall's good though. You said tall, right?
Right?
She said tall.
Yeah, she said tall, I
and,
think.
and no ring, Josh.
No ring,
6'7".
clean shoes, and nice teeth.
2 for 2 bowl.
I'm 6'7".
Clean shoes? Do you got clean shoes on?
I'm wearing chanclas right now, but I do.
With socks?
Yeah, no, it's
No, that's only Tony. That's only
And nice teeth.
Yeah. So
But,
Oh, hey, Dan, you're out. Sorry, fuck.
There goes Dan's chance.
So yes, I look a certain way, but I don't want that to. I don't want my body to portray who I am.
Mhm.
You know,
You-
I'm still educated. I'm a mom,
Good.
and I'm somebody's daughter. You better come correct.
Kind of like Mexican Beyonce.
I mean,
What?
bunch of 8-second men. They did not come correct at all.
Right?
I like that.
Yeah,
What?
Mexican.
Beyonce? You're the
I
male
said,
Beyonce?
I said you're like the Mexican Beyonce.
Oh, wow.
I win.
I'm the
feeling
Mexican
it.
Beyonce.
Oh,
First of all.
my God.
Jeez.
Oh,
Bitch.
I hope not at all. What kind of guy are you looking for? If you are.
None.
None.
Oh, great answer.
That's like not even an option right now.
Not even an option.
Not until you know whether you're going to the military or not.
Absolutely.
When do you find out,
And-
by the way?
I will find out next week.
Holy crap.
So I have to turn in all my documents, including divorce papers, my kids' paperwork, and all that good stuff.
Damn.
Yeah.
Very interesting. I think I want to follow you with that. Is that a journey that you're displaying on your social
You know
media?
what?
right?
I haven't, but that's
You
a
should.
good one.
Yeah, you should. Even just the thought process. I always find that curious. And I'm sure you battle with this as well. You talk about it. These guys come up. Of course, the looks capture it. But to me, and I told him before, I think she's very intelligent. I think she's got some depth to
I
her.
play basketball. Like, I'm
You
a guy's girl. Yeah, I coach my daughter's basketball team.
Shut the fuck up.
I
What do
do.
you know about balling?
I know ball. Cross the
She
road.
knows
I'll break
balls.
those ankles.
You
Those
know-
cankles.
Oh, shit.
Ah!
Oh, she's talking about you again.
I'll fuck you right now. We're about to have a throwback to when you get choked out.
Oh,
It
when
never
did you get
happened.
choked out?
I never got choked out. Have you ever been choked out?
Oh, you don't want to know.
Yeah, I do want to know. What the fuck are you talking about? I don't want to know. Of course I want to know.
I've been choked. Not
Did you
choked
ask
out.
for it or did it happen and you let it happen?
It was willing.
Yeah?
Yeah.
No, okay, willing's one thing. Did you ask for it or did it happen and you liked it and just went with it?
Oh, both.
Both.
Yeah.
You've asked for it.
Yeah, I've asked for it.
What's the craziest shit you've ever asked for?
Anal.
No,
That's not crazy.
That's not crazy.
That's not crazy?
That's
No.
kind of normal
Oh,
now.
okay.
Well,
I don't know.
to you at the time. Well, 3 partners.
Yeah.
Oh, no, I won't do 3 partners. I'm exclusive.
Whoa, I'm just saying you've had 3 partners. I didn't say
Oh.
3 partners at a time.
Whoa, he wasn't
I
talking
thought
about
you were talking about a threesome.
he wasn't talking
I
about
was
free
talking
dicks.
TP.
I'm not down
Oh,
for that.
shit.
Yeah.
She said no.
What? Oh, fuck, no, damn it.
It's okay, Josh. Next time.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Never.
Oh,
They're
I got,
fun.
I got us to hit
Are
it.
they?
Though.
Yeah.
Are they?
Herpes
Yeah.
is for life. I'm in the medical field. I see too much gonorrhea.
I don't just sleep with random people.
What's the craziest shit you've seen?
There's
there?
a vetting process for this penis.
Yeah, gonorrhea, chlamydia.
What's gonorrhea look like?
Yeah.
It's a state in Africa.
What's gonorrhea look like? I'd imagine something like green and
No,
chunky.
it's what people complain
It's a
of.
country in Africa.
It's racist.
right next to Nigeria. How is that racist?
I don't know.
It does sound like an African continent nation.
Which one?
Next to Rwanda.
Yeah.
South of gonorrhea.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Sounds like it has a big
I'm
river.
slowly like.
No, you shut up. She did a video eating spicy noodles, making fun of every single
Oh,
Asian race
yeah.
ever before
Yeah.
even eating one single
You
noodle.
do
So
a
don't
decent
start with me.
nail lady. She does a decent nail lady. That's all I'm saying.
Honey, I suck your dick for you, huh,
You see
honey?
what I'm saying?
That's
I
pretty
do
accurate.
nail.
That's very.
He's heard that before.
Spot
I
on.
lick your butthole.
Yeah. That was asking me if I went clear. Now you want no clear?
You want a crypto jam?
No. I don't want.
I make you look like the model cheerleader, something like that.
There you go. You can look like a
Spot
cheerleader.
on.
There you go.
Is that Juana's cousin?
No.
No.
No. Even Juana goes to see her.
This is the neighbor.
Oh shit.
No, this is the nail tech.
Oh shit.
Miss
I
Ho.
could imagine that as a
No,
neighbor.
it's some young hope.
Oh.
And that'd be a
yeah.
good skit. You could do that. You could do
Too
that.
bad it's
Juana
done
lives
before.
next to the Asian lady.
Next to
And they
some
just-
dumb fuck?
Play the double clips. Like they're fighting over the fence and
That's
shit.
a good idea.
Yeah.
She can have
I
cream
like
of
that.
cream of some young guy.
Yeah.
Cream of some young guy.
Yeah.
It's my favorite soup.
Yeah.
I had that yesterday at Chili's.
Is it by Campbell's?
No. His
No.
name's Pablo.
This isn't sponsored.
Not at
No, it's
all.
not.
Not at
No.
all. Speaking of sponsorship, you have anything going on that you want to promote or anything?
No, I don't.
That was a nice
No,
segue.
But holla at your girl.
How would one find you on
Yeah.
YouPorn
I
if they
would-
were? I mean, YouTube. Sorry.
Oh, YouTube.
What would they type in?
You can
If
find
the
me.
army thing doesn't go through, you can find her in your point. Because she was coming up with title after title earlier for all this military porn, so might as well film it. You
You can
know?
find me at PJ Butter and on Instagram at PJ Butter _.
Nice.
Yeah.
Good to know.
Did someone else have PJ Butter?
PJ Butter.
Ah, fuck you. And you have to
What an asshole.
You have
What
that-
a dick.
He probably owns it, but
add
it's
that
fine.
fucking.
Makes me think of peanut
I
butter.
actually messaged the PJ Butter and I was like, hey, can I have your name without the _? And they were like, no. So,
Yeah.
At least you got a response. There's
Yeah, I
this
did.
dickhead that has WR Comedy, I don't know where in the world, with one post and no friends, and he won't reply to my fucking messages. Or she, I don't know who the hell it is, but it's
And this
bullshit.
person has one post.
Walter.
I'm like, let me just have it.
It's me.
It's me.
I would kill you. That would be the best and meanest
Why don't you
prank
just do
ever.
Big Dub?
It's not so big anymore.
Just sounds, yeah, first of all, I'm not that big.
And he's
Well,
not black.
my body.
Big Dub's
Yeah.
automatically your
Are
black.
Yeah,
you black
right.
by
Yeah.
injection?
You have 2 mixtapes.
No.
Me neither. Not yet.
No, not yet.
You're something by injection.
Are you black from the waist down?
A little bit.
She wants to know how big your
It's
penis is.
Bad credit and empty pockets?
No,
Oh.
no, bad credit. With pockets filled now.
Full
Pockets recently got filled. And
Be empty soon.
Yeah. It's
I
happening.
got a Taco Bell hot sauce in my pocket.
Lot of foreskin.
A lot of foreskin.
Lot of foreskin.
You're Mexican, so a lot of
I'm
Mexicans,
Salvadorian, but
Salvadorian.
I think we get more
You know, you're Latino.
centralized.
I have a very pretty.
By the way, he
Little
takes that as an
Blade it back
insult.
to you get the surprise.
No, it comes out on its own. Yeah, it comes out on its own. But
It's
still,
like a turtle coming
Hello.
out of its shell.
like a happy turtle.
What are we
Yeah.
talking
Like a happy
about?
turtle. Like he just woke up
What's
after a
happening?
siesta.
Talking about penis now.
But in code though, like in artistic code,
That wasn't that artistic.
these guys hate my the fact that I have foreskin.
I don't hate it. It's not my
He
dick.
hates it.
I just happen to
Yeah,
think
why
that
do
my
you
dick
hate
is
it? By the way, you
prettier.
get upset and
I
everything.
don't get upset.
You do.
People
get
would
upset.
pay for
It's
my
not like I've
nudes.
seen your penis and be like, what the fuck? How dare you?
How dare you have a penis
How
like
dare
that?
you and your extra skin,
Let's
sir?
see the skin doctor.
Yeah.
Would you give your doctor a plug? Did he do a great job?
Oh yeah,
You like him?
BGMG Cosmetics.
Yeah, let me know.
Amazing, Dr. Sahafi.
Yeah, you can check out her shit, check out her body and stuff, and you
Yeah.
too, girls. You can go there too. Would you get anything done?
Yeah,
What would you get done?
kind of what she did, but like I put it in my pee-pee.
You remember our engineer
I'm
friend
just
wouldn't
kidding.
do
Yeah,
that for
I'm
him.
still on the market. We're still trying. Check out my GoFundMe.
Oh yeah, that's right. We are trying to raise it. Was that for the 3D
For the 3D printed penis.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For the 3D printed
For
penis.
the 3D printed penis.
Yeah. And
Do you really have a GoFundMe for that?
No, I don't.
No, we should have started it.
They wouldn't allow me. They were like guidelines and rules.
yeah, you have to have cancer or something.
Yeah. I have to be dying. I was like, what if I just tell them I got dick cancer? Is that a thing?
Cancer?
I'm sure there is. There's
I
testicular
got
cancer.
shaft
Oh, yeah.
cancer.
That's-
Yeah, but shaft cancer.
Yeah, shaft. like-
specifically
actually haven't heard
The
of that.
vas sternum cancer.
You've got cancer in your urethra.
that sounds fun.
People have bladder cancer.
Like you just stick
Yeah.
your dick into the radiation machine? Those would be funny machines. You stick your dick in there and just...
Can we not stop it? Are we done with the dick now?
I don't know. We're talking
Tony,
about
you're supposed to help us move on.
Because it's radiation, right? Like that's how you kill cancer. So you would just stick it into a tube and everybody just stands there and just stares at
That's
each other.
not
How
how
you
you get
doing?
cancer.
You're smoking weed with your dick in this tube.
That's
just,
not how you get cancer.
If I give you a lazy
I'm
boy.
sorry for anybody who has cancer.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So,
I'm sorry. too.
Apparently, I mean, Walter thinks, he's going to wipe his dick with a wet cloth from fucking Huggies and he's going to get cancer. So
Yeah, well, not. You know,
Well, that's why he doesn't use wet wipes.
no, I just go Indian style and grab my left hand and just scoop it out.
Do you shake? Do you wipe? Do you dab?
Just
Well, let's
shake?
not-
Which
we
one am I
don't-
answering here?
Shake.
Shake?
When you go pee.
They
do
call
you
me. What did they call me again? What was that? That was actually
the
a
double
term?
dipper?
No,
shake?
it was it a double dipper?
For what?
Is that
Shaking
what it
your
was? When
dick?
you fold your paper?
Yeah, we're doing
not
this.
talking
We're
about
talking
that.
about
She
this.
asked.
We're
She's
not.
asking how I do it.
She asked
We're
if
not.
you shake, like
You
after you
fucking
go pee,
weirdo.
do
you
you
shake
dab?
your dick.
Or do you
yeah,
shake?
yeah, no. I shake
You know,
and
so
I dab and I shake and I
You shake more than 3 times. You're playing with yourself.
no like and I squeeze.
I don't do that. I thump the tip of my dick.
You
And then-
flick your dick?
And then you pull your foreskin, right?
You're a dick
Like-
flicker?
Well,
Well, he's
I
got.
didn't pull it
There's,
before I
there's
started.
a lot of cleaning that he has to do. Otherwise, he's
Yeah.
got what we
I
call
do
the
under-
male field.
I do
under the
Yeah,
carriage.
DJ PJ butter.
No, it's
Oh.
called schmegma.
Yeah.
Hey,
click on the
stop.
PJ button.
You get
I gotta-
PJ
Stop.
butter,
I
not
gotta
duck butter.
wipe the PJ
Stop
butter,
it.
like, from the force, like from the head.
I would like to thank you for
Stop
coming.
it.
Yeah, thanks for coming.
Thanks for having me.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, we might have a little bit more with you later. I'm trying to decide if we do some bar battle
Oh, yeah.
or not.
Ooh,
But
that'd be nice.
yeah,
Bar
So,
battle's fun.
yeah.
Y'all can sit around, write some categories, and then we'll talk about it.
Let's do it.
yeah, and we remove a piece of clothing each question.
Yeah.
Do
We'll be
it.
back.
I have my faja under this.
Do it.
Let's not do that.
Me too. We'll see you guys next time. Tricky Podcast. Follow her. Follow us. Thank you guys. Thanks again for Dan and Mario Lopez Art. Support them. Peace out. PJ Butter. Salud.
Peanut butter.
Tony just bounced out there. He just fucking left.